Hello Cancer and welcome to Providence. My name is KK and this is your general weekly reading for the week commencing the 6th of December 2020. My goodness, we're there already. Hope you're all very well and thank you for joining me today. Once again, this is for the Cancer Collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs of Cancer, as well as the cross watchers. Everyone is most welcome. And as always, please be reminded that this is a general weekly reading and to only take what resonates with you and leave the rest for somebody else out there in the collective. We start your weekly reading with the beautiful, beautiful sun, the most positive card in the tarot deck. This card absolutely symbolises some fun, some warmth coming back into your life, your vitality returning. This is positivity, and ultimately this is a card that speaks about success. The sun is shining down on you. You can feel its warmth. You can feel it re-energizing you. Success is guaranteed when this card appears. So a magnificent way to start the weekly reading, Cancer. Let us get all the cards on the deck for you. We'll find out what this positivity is, what this success coming into your life is all about. Well, card at the bottom of the deck this week and the overarching energy is the Hermit. Now, this is the Virgo card, if anyone resonates with that out there. And the Hermit card is always a card that represents some soul searching to be done this week. Some introspection, some time for reflection. You're probably going to be feeling like keeping your own company, not particularly feeling very social this week, because you're asking yourself some of these deeper questions. Are you in alignment with your purpose? What things are no longer serving you? How do you want to go forward? All those sorts of questions. And you're seeking your inner guidance, your own inner wisdom, which is always represented by the universal star here in the lantern that the Hermit carries. So asking yourself some of the bigger questions this week with the sun shining down on you. Cancer, two very good energies. Let's see what is crossing you. Wow. The High Priestess is crossing you this week, Cancer. Now, this is the Pisces card, if anybody resonates with that out there. And the High Priestess is intuition personified, is about the subconscious mind. The moon sits at her feet here. When the High Priestess card appears, I tell people to pay attention to their dreams in particular this week. This is a realm in which the High Priestess works, and the High Priestess is trying to give you information from the universe. She holds the sacred scrolls in her hand, the ancients' knowledge. This is the divine feminine card. Pay attention to those insights that might come to you throughout your meditation or yoga practices. Pay attention to the symbolisms and the synchronicities that you may come across this week. In particular, animals that appear for you, and what is their symbolism? What messages are they trying to tell you? These are all ways in which the High Priestess is trying to communicate. There is a major download of information coming to you. Spiritual knowledge, ancient knowledge, the sacred knowledge that the universe is trying to impart with you this week. Huge information coming. And with it crossing the sun, it's going to be obviously very positive information. And that is going to differ from each person, but this is a game changer information. It could even be the last puzzle in the last piece of the puzzle that you're trying to put together at the moment. But whatever information you receive, whatever insights you receive, are ultimately very, very positive and are going to help you in your success in whatever area of your life you are resonating with at the moment. The Seven of Pentacles is in your past position this week, Cancer. And the Seven of Pentacles is a card that suggests you have a long-term view at the moment. You are after sustainable results. You really want a return on your investment, whether that be in a financial sense or in your time, your energy, your emotions that you've put into something. You want to receive back what you have put out at the very least. This is a card also about your perseverance. You've gone out here, you've planted these little pentacle seeds, you've watched them grow, you've watered them, you've weeded them, you've tended to it, and now's time to reap the harvest of your investment, so to speak. This is really interesting because this is bringing you into the sun energy. So whatever this investment is to you, as I said, financial, emotional, your energy, your time even, whatever this investment, excuse me, Cancer, has brought you to this beautiful sun energy, the most positive, successful energy. This is this is payoff. It's payday. You get to reap the benefit of your perseverance and hard work here. And in your grounding position this week, the Four of Cups. And this is known as the apathy card, Cancer. This is a card that suggests that you're a little bit bored with what's on offer at the moment. Here you are staring down at these 3 cups here. Perhaps you've been there and done that with all those 3 cups. Those 3 cups could also represent sort of the more mundane, the daily grind, etc. You're a little bit bored. But what you're not seeing is this cup on offer here. And these are the successful opportunities that these cards are speaking about. This could be the information that the High Priestess is trying to tell you. We need you to take hold and grab hold of that cup that's on offer. So this card essentially is about a contemplation and a re-evaluation of how you want your life to look in the future. Who do you want to be there with you? What person do you want to be? What no longer is serving you? All of those questions, which the Hermit up here is going to help you answer. I think this is, these 2 cards are relating. The Hermit is a wonderful energy to help you re-evaluate these things. Are you in alignment with your highest purpose? Are you living your best life? Have you got people around you that are supportive, etc., etc.? So this is what this card is about. And the Strength card. In your crowning position this week, Cancer, this is the Leo card, if anybody resonates with that. And this is always a call to your inner strength, to your courage, to your compassion. Asking yourself those courageous and compassionate questions on a deeper level. Because once you start making decisions and your actions follow through in a courageous and compassionate way, it's very easy for you to then influence these circumstances that surround your life. I don't mean manipulate, they're very, very different things. But it's very hard to argue a case back to someone who's coming from a very courageous and compassionate place, whether it be for themselves, whether it be courageous in finding their own voice. They might be being compassionate to the person they're speaking to, or again to themselves. Those energies are very, very difficult to deflect. So use your courage, use your compassion at the moment to help you answer some of these questions that you are asking yourself, and then follow through with those courageous and compassionate actions, because this is how success is going to come to you. Absolutely amazing. And then there you are, in your personal power, as the King of Cups, Cancer, as the outcome of this week. This is a big week. Whatever information this High Priestess is delivering to you is, as I said, I feel that it's like the last piece of a puzzle that sort of had evaded you for a while. Now you have that information. You can go forward and be very successful. The King of Cups, here you are, your personal power. Very emotionally balanced, highly intuitive. Again, very compassionate. And understanding those ebbs and flows of life, of relationships, of, just nature. Your throne floats on water. You have the lived experience of this. This is you and your personal power, Cancer. Very, very exciting reading. As always, I'd like to take one final message just to summarise the weekly readings for you out at Flu. But if you are resonating with this reading, by all means, please give the video a like. If you would like to leave a comment, please feel free to do so. And if you haven't already, please consider clicking that subscribe button below the video, as I do have ongoing weekly readings available for everyone. And the card that came out is the number 36, the Koi Fish Spirit. And the message Koi Fish always brings is there is always enough. There is always enough. Very insightful, I think, for your particular circumstances this week, but I'll let Koi Fish Spirit speak. The message of koi fish spirit is to begin to generate your wealth within with deliberate intention, no matter how small your pond may seem, and appreciate abundance everywhere you see it. Outer conditions will come to reflect your inner prosperity, so begin to become the self who is comfortable with wealth in all forms. Even if, at the moment, it feels as if the riches are not yours, they soon will be. Start to envisage the plenty that the universe wants you to experience, knowing that the moment you begin to commit to conscious and deliberate co-creating, the universe will joyfully start bringing you what you need. You have so much to offer and so much value to express to the world. In your little pond, there is much you can create and much you can attract. Do not underestimate what you have and who you are, for Koi Fish Spirit wants you to know that you are exquisite, loved, and deeply cherished. Trust that the outer conditions are changing to reflect that truth. I will leave you with that as the final message of the weekly reading, Cancer. I wish you a fabulous week ahead, and I do look forward to seeing you all next week. Until then, from me to you, much love and light. Bye bye.